Hey everyone, welcome to Swift Intent's Daily Update number 10. In this video series, we walk you through building a $1 million a year business in public, sharing everything we learn as we go. I'm Connor, and this is today's update. Today I want to talk a lot about the importance of taking action. As an app developer, I feel like we have lots of ideas that come to us all the time, and some are good, some are whatever, some are just kind of passion projects, or some ideas have like real strong potential to make lots of money, lots of success. I came across a story today that I thought was crazy because it was a success story of an app that I built. It wasn't my success story, but it was an app that I built like a year ago. And it just like, it was almost like a lesson moment where I was like, wow, if I would have just like stayed with this app, I potentially could have been as successful as this person with that app. And so when it comes to creating app, there's lots of like daunting things that go into it, where it's like learning to code and design and knowing what app to build and what features to include and when to ship and how much to charge for it. There's always like hard decisions that go into building an app. And these are all things that you can figure out. And what I've learned throughout my career, especially when it comes to shipping your indie apps, your independent projects, is that you just need to start taking action. Like, you've got an idea, and go with the idea that doesn't leave your head, the one that you're always thinking about, the one that keeps coming back to you. You just can't get out of your head. Like, that's the idea to go with when you're excited about building an app. Like, that's gonna what's push you through the finish line, because there are bumps in the road that happen when you are building an app. But it's important to remember that there's an end goal, right? Like, set goals for yourself, as we've talked about before, the importance of setting small achievable milestones so that you move towards that consistently and not try and make $1 million first thing, but you need to start with making your first 10, your first 20, your first 100, and work your way up. That way you're not losing steam when you get to $100 and you feel like, man, that's so far from $1 million or 100,000 or something. It's important to just work towards milestones and take action and keep moving forward. So a little bit about the success story I saw. I don't know if you follow Star Story, but you should definitely check him out. It's really solid stuff about, successful app founders. There's lots to learn here. But this guy, he built a wishlist app that lets you track gift ideas and social store links to those ideas and then be able to purchase them. And he was able to make $150,000 a year with the app while working a 9 to 5. Really cool video. And it's definitely worth checking out. Here's a little preview of the app here. And I watched this today and I was like, this is crazy, because I literally have an app. I don't have it pulled up right now, but it's very similar to this. And I built it like a year ago and got super busy, so I wasn't able to maintain it. But it was an app I launched right before WWDC, I guess, 2 years ago maybe. I had a design session with some of the Apple designers, and they helped me like refine the design for it. And they taught me a lot about design and being very intentional about your design and why it's important to really think through everything that's on your screen and how it competes for the user's attention and stuff like that. So it was really cool, and I was really excited about this app idea, but I just got too busy to like keep up with it. And then here I am like a year or 2 years later seeing the exact same idea like somebody built, they executed on, and they're doing good success with it. So I think it's a great reminder for all of us that you're not going to get overnight success. That's just not how this game of making apps and making money with them works. But it's about consistency, and it's about showing up every day and just pushing through all the bumps in the road until you get to the end result, working towards your small goals and milestones throughout. So just wanted to share that with you today. Quick update on the community. We're still going strong there. We're building out content for it daily, making strong progress. We have a live co-working session coming up this weekend on Sunday. So check out the community, tune in for that. In these co-working sessions, we kind of just work on our projects together, and then you're able to ask me or Steven, whoever's there, any questions you have about app development and AI and anything like that. And so definitely worth checking out. You can try this one for free. You get a 7-day free trial when you sign up. So come with us, hang out, and see what that's all about. That's it for today. We'll get into the brand stats to get that updated and call it good. So checking Twitter following, we're at 870 now. So we've got nice, good, consistent growth there. And if you notice too, like to my point of showing up every day and working towards small goals, like this, just in 2 weeks, we're up, I can't do math, so I'm just going to do it here, 870 minus 54, so up 36 followers in just, a week or two. And that's just from consistent effort every single day, which is really helpful to see it. It's small, and the followers really aren't what it's about, but it's like metrics so we can see what's working and see that we are making steady progress. So doing something like this is something I would advise you to do as well, because then you can, track your progress over time. And I think it's easy to fall into the trap of feeling like you made progress that day, but if there's like not a metric to track, not that you have to track everything, but like tracking some sort of metric really helps, I think, keep you accountable and know that legitimate progress is being made. So just a little pro tip there. YouTube still at 4 subscribers, but our videos and views are climbing slowly. YouTube's a hard platform to grow on, but we're going to stay consistent with it. We're going to keep, releasing videos. We've got a foundation models video coming out really soon this week, and we're going to be kind of doing an intro to foundation models there. So that's it for today. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.